you have your video on, or are you not able to? Oh, we're live. Hi,
we're live. Sorry.
I can't have my video on because I don't know where my webcam is. It's in a box somewhere. So I will.
We miss your face. We miss you. We are live, everybody. Hello, everyone. I think Joe's the boss of this, so I'm going to just put you in charge.
Thanks.
Jo didn't know she was the boss of this.
No.
Joe's the boss. Joe's the boss of Hey Monica. We're live. For anyone who's worried, we know we're live. We're having our catch up. We have just come off of an hour 45-minute meeting about updates. We've spoken to our development team. We have some updates. We know what we need to do, but we thought we would recap what we're doing. We haven't quite agreed some sort of responsibilities for what's happening next. So I think maybe we talk about what we have discussed in terms of latest updates and bug fixes and things like that, because we're just coming towards the end of a sprint on our content management system. So if you're a user of Hey Monica, you'll know that we've got lots of different scenarios with lots of different clients that you can use or work through their scenarios, do your work experience for. So we have to manage the content behind the scenes. If you're looking for a help document or if you want to answer a question, all of that gets keyed in behind the scenes. It was our development team. We can now add scenarios and new clients and stuff. But we've had some glitches with the wrong paperwork being provided and wrong help documents and things. So we're pretty much there, but we've got some old videos and documents that now need deleting, which we're going to manually hand over to the development team to remove.
Yes,
is that right? And we've got a spreadsheet with that. And Nadia, are you helping to populate that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Nadia's had that training. I think we had some issues where people were answering some of the questions and it was coming up with some gobbledygook. And I think it was something to do with HTML stuff. I just learning all this stuff. I sit there and I go, yeah, that sounds like, oh yeah, it's definitely an HTML problem, that. But it was great to have him on the call because he was able to just quickly zap through some of our little issues, which was great. And then we were able to say what are our bigger issues. So we know we can see the progression, which is really exciting. And because we want to do a really good job, and we know that people have been giving us so much feedback, amazing feedback, and we're trying to get it sorted. But like anything, it's priorities, what needs to happen first. So we've just as a team come up with what's the next priority that's being worked on, which is really exciting. But there are some videos already there, but we need to change the help videos. But we can't delete the videos that are already there. So we've got to give him a spreadsheet of those. So that's what, we were just talking about that. And we need to decide who's working on which scenario, who's doing what, don't we?
And we're going to go in and let him know one scenario at a time. Please go and do these ones. And then we can say the Heidi Kershaw example is finished. And then we can do the next one. Okay, so we've got a plan of action as a team. We've also got formatting to change. So we've now got the ability to format questions and appearance. So if you've looked at that sort of squished up box of text when you've been looking at a question, we can now make that look much nicer. We just need some resource, but we have a resource in my husband, so he's going to be doing some formatting work. So hopefully he's tuning in.
Does he know?
Thanks, Holly.
I think he thought we wanted him to make a brand guideline, and I was like, no, we want you to do the work. So he'll be fine. That's fine. And then this sprint has gone on for longer than it should have done, which is really funny actually to talk to the guys, because they talk about sprints should take 2 weeks. And as bookkeepers and accountants, we say you shouldn't charge by the hour, that it shouldn't be linked to time. And I couldn't get over how funny that was to say it was a 2-week sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're nearly there. We got a few little buggy things to iron out, and these changes to the videos and documents, and then we're good.
And then next week we're going to have a meeting with a designer about the help section of Hey Monica, and really because we've got it as it is at the moment, but we're all a bit like, well, it's not 100% functional. When it's functional, we'll feel better, but then we want to go like, what do we like? That's the main part, isn't it? Like, Hey Monica helping people. So we're going to have a workshop next week and figure that out, which is exciting. I love that bit.
Yeah, and I'm excited about it because I feel like you should interact with Monica on the right hand side of the screen when you're in there, and you just have a little chat about, hey, how do I do this? And that'd be so.
We want more Monica in Hey Monica, don't we? We want more of her.
We don't want the help section hidden, do we? It needs to be.
No.
Yeah.
And I think we've all been really good actually, because we all kind of like when we think of something, we all go, yeah, that's what, like, we all very aligned in what we envisage, but it's really hard to get it always across.
Yeah.
Victoria, hi Victoria. And then
that looks like it's Rebecca.
Oh yeah, that second one is me. Yeah, just explaining. I'll get my camera back for next week.
Well done. Be good.
So Nicola, are you gonna Nadia, I think firstly, what do you feel that you can do, and what do you want to like? Was that enough of an explanation of what Nicola gave you?
That's fine. I need to just revisit the spreadsheet thing, going through like how you want me to write down which ones need deleting and stuff. I just need it clear in my own head. I just need to mess about with it for a couple of minutes just to make sure it's clear in my own head and I'm not deleting the wrong things and pressing buttons like Groot. So hopefully that should be fine. No problem. I'm going to get on with that bit of that tomorrow.
Okay, I think, Nadia, what would be good is once you've done a bit, come back to the group and tell us. And because I think you'll be a good teacher for us as well, to say, like, once it's done, and once Nicola said to you, yes, you've done it okay, then you can maybe decide and help us decide who's doing what.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. I will have a mess about with it tomorrow and we'll see how far we get.
Just test a little bit at a time as well. So just have a go at editing one thing and then publish it, and then go into the view mode and just check that it's looking like you want it to. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Once you've done one or two, you'll get the hang of it. It's just finding the answers in the drop down thing. That's what I struggled with at first.
I've just realised that was my daughter saying hello. Hi, Tom.
Yes.
I didn't realise. I didn't look at the comments. It was on the private chat.
Oh, I see.
I was just, hi, Tor.
Aww. Such a good girl. She is. Super helper on our stand.
Okay, so that's really like our update at the moment. We usually come on for a bit longer in the live, but we had a very long, chunky meeting. And our developer, who is also my little brother, is not ever going live on a channel that I'm part of because I don't trust what he's going to say.
Holy.
No, that was a really good catch up. I'm feeling really confident, and even what you've just shown us there, Nick, how you go in the background, I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. It's getting better and better, isn't it? We can see it. And
it's a good piece of kit, and I'm really happy that it's working properly now. It's just
there's a couple more. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're such a baby company, and I think sometimes, we have got a product and it is out there live. And like Lee said, at the beginning, when you first put out it's going to be buggy, like that's what's happening. But we were just also talking about how we're going to improve Monica and the AI, and I love learning about that, about how we're going to improve and test the prompts and that's exciting.
And the AI has been updated. We've just heard that we're on the latest model of OpenAI. So and we were talking about how can we include links, and people have asked about that. Can we include links to the reference for if Monica is suggesting that this is the correct treatment, for example, can we actually link to the source for that? And I think that would make it so much even more credible, you know, to be able to see that source.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. I feel like we spent so long on the CMS, the content management system, for anybody that doesn't know what it means. That I feel like we can move forward now with like improvements and features and making Hey Monica better, rather than fixing problems. We want to improve.
And I just want to thank everybody who's like really been patient with us, because, you know, there's been some times that I'm sure it's been extremely frustrating for the users when things haven't gone right. And but, you know, just know that we are doing our best to get it all sorted. But, you know, we really do appreciate your trust and confidence in us, like that we will do it.
Thank you.
It matters so much. I think that's why we haven't been doing a lot on sales lately, and that's because we're like, we have to get this absolutely sorted, and that's what we're doing, and we're trying to like respond to everybody's queries and questions and requests and get it right. So it has been frustrating couple of weeks, hasn't it, for us?
Definitely.
Nicola just I think Nicola's been close to breaking point. I think we've all been close to breaking point at one point or another, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's like being on The Apprentice, Joe always says. It's just no one rings you at 4 a.m. and tells you you've got to be at like Borough Market in half an hour or something. And you go like, oh, I've got full makeup, full hair, everything is done. And you're like,
get ready in 20 minutes. That is not real. That is not real. Everyone gets it. Well, not everyone gets to see us at our 7 a.m. meetings, because that is a sight. But yeah,
Can I just say, this is really random, but on The Apprentice, have you ever noticed that even during the summer months when it's filmed, they're all wearing scarves? You know, when they get in the taxi.
They do that. They film. I've heard that they film it. They film the bit where they go in the taxi. Also, they've got it all on file, so they have to wear the coat. But sometimes they're not wearing the scarf.
Yeah.
So, because I bet some of them kick off and they don't want to have a video getting in the taxi, so they make them do it before they start it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be open and honest here. I have never watched an episode of The Apprentice.
Oh my God, I thought you were going to say you were on The Apprentice.
No. Definitely not. I was definitely the one that was fired. I do know that part.
You're gonna have to watch it now, Nadia.
No,
we're not
things. What
You've never watched Dragon's Den?
No.
Just watch one
I
episode of each.
I know, and if I go to tours, she's usually watching it, but I'm usually on my laptop. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't watch it.
Right.
Wow.
The American Dragon's Den version is actually really good. I can't.
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Yeah, that's it. They're really good. They're really dramatic as well.
We watched it when we were in New York, Joe. Do you remember?
Yes.
We put the TV on and it was actually on. I couldn't believe it. I know that sounds like a really dumb thing to say, but I just was like, oh my God, is that actually on the TV? Like 10 advert breaks in it.
You only get a couple of seconds of actual content and then there's another advert. Yeah. Very frustrating.
We could stretch this 13-minute StreamYard out by putting loads of adverts in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm advertising. I've got product placement of a hose behind me. If Hoselock wants to sponsor this live, they can.
We need Stu back with his Hey Monica t-shirt.
Yeah.
Really need to wear that.
We do. Maybe we should put them on a Tuesday afternoon. I've got to go to Pony Club camp meeting.
Love that.
I'm going to go to a smelly with no pony. We don't have a pony. We're going to try and find a pony to borrow. So I'm going to go and do that. But it was lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining us on this live. We won't be back on Tuesday, I don't think, because we're going to be in a live workshop. So you might have to wait 2 weeks for next week.
Or we could do it out morning live. Is it Thursday or Friday we go?
Thursday.
Joe, you'll have a lovely suntan from your weekend away. She'll come and just make us all look pale and pasty.
Where are you off to, Joe?
Lisbon.
Oh, Oh, lovely.
Thursday to Sunday. So I will see. Have booked off Monday because it's our anniversary. But we shall see. Yeah, 23 years.
Oh wow!
Look old enough, did she?
No.
Get less for murder.
Yeah. Yes, Nick. That's it.
Hey, you know what? That was nicer than what Nicola said to me when I said that me and Matt had been together for 23 years the other day. What was it you said to me, Nicola?
He deserves a medal.
Yeah.
Nice to Joe, horrible to Nadia.
Yeah.
She's nice in public. You don't know what she said behind the scenes.
Yeah. I don't know what I said to Paul either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right.
Oh, nice to see you all, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
See you then.
And we'll see you all later.
Bye.